How to become Jon Snow in real life? Why do we love TV shows so much? Why do we like to play video games? Why do you like to read books? It's very interesting how people love adventure stories, and in this video you will find out how to use it in your favor if we talk about becoming the best versions of ourselves. Hello man, my name is Aydar Galimov, and on this channel I share my own experience on my journey to greatness. Stay with me if you want to be a part of the community of people who live with purpose, who live with passion, and who change the world. So let's get started. How to become Jon Snow in real life. Pay attention, here can be spoilers. Recently I finished watching TV show which name is Game of Thrones for 2 months. And I can say that it's the best story that I have ever heard, and it's the best story that I have ever seen. It's a very popular TV show, and it's the first TV show that I finished. By the way, I did it in English. So it was not only about pleasure by watching series, it was also about improving my English. And I really loved this TV show, and I was very sad when I finished it. I felt that I lost something very important. Like I lost people who were really close to me. After finishing, I started to watch interviews with actors because I didn't want to say them goodbye. I started to find out more about cast of the TV show, about the story, about the author of this universe, about the books. I started to read books and so on, and I really loved these stories about dragons, knights and kingdoms. Then I was upset because I had a question: why is my life not so interesting like lives of the characters of Game of Thrones? I saw men who learned how to fight, how to use a sword, how to protect their families, how to protect themselves. I saw Jon Snow, who did something really important for whole world. His mission was to stop the Night King and save all people from the dead. The man who could unite a lot of people against the army of the dead. And I wanted to do the same. I wanted to be in his place instead of him. I realized that the reason why I love this story so much, it's because the characters have a lot of adventures during this time, which I didn't have a lot of time. I was upset that I was born in the time where there's no adventures, but it was not true. And maybe there are people who think the same, and so this video is for you guys. I also wanted to fight with sword. I also wanted to be an honorable man. I also wanted to protect and save the world. But I couldn't do it nowadays. And several days later, when I watched a lot of videos, a lot of interviews of cast of the Game of Thrones, I realized, I understood that I'm already in Jon Snow's place, but in real world, in real time. And really, we don't notice that our lives can be much more interesting than we have now if we will think differently. We can be whatever we want, wherever we are. I just remembered when I was a child, I liked to be like characters from my favorite cartoons. I like to think that I'm Leonardo from Ninja Turtles. I like to think that I'm Spider-Man, that I'm Transformer, and I understood that I can be like Jon Snow in my real life. Why not? My fighting is the earning money because it gives the protection for my family and for myself. My sword is my brain that I can use to fight. My army is people who trust me. My kingdom is my leverage. My mission is to become the best version of myself and make this world a better place. Our lives can be interesting, like lives of the characters from our favorite TV shows, books, and video games. And it's very cool that you want it. You shouldn't avoid it, you shouldn't tell that it's just only a fantasy. We can and we have to use these stories in our favor to live the best life. I'm thankful to you for watching this video, man. Give a thumbs up to support the video for YouTube algorithm, and it will help more people. Share your thoughts in the comments down below. I believe that it will helpful for our community. Also follow me on Instagram by the link in the description. I believe that we will be able to achieve our goals if we work together. Do not stop on the road to your dream. Take the sword, brother, and let's fight together. Let's go!